And here we go, as if on cue. Here is Mitt Romney just began speaking, Roxbury, Massachusetts. Let's take a listen.
I'll tell you about it in a moment. But this is a day where we've received some news which is not encouraging. Jobless claims are up in this country again, and consumer confidence has now shown the third straight month of decline. That is a record which has not been matched since 2008. And in the face of that, we're surprised that the president has not met with his Jobs Council in the last 6 months. And the White House was asked why that was, and they said, well, the president has a lot on his plate. And so we took a look at his schedule. And over the last 6 months, he has done 106 fundraisers. And so I think you learned something about the president's priorities. The job he's interested in protecting is his own. The job that should be protected is the job of men and women in this country who want to get jobs, who want to go back to work, who want to have rising incomes again. Now, this is the kind of place that has put people to work. Over the years, over the decades, Brian and his son have built this enterprise to employ people from this community in good jobs with good opportunities. I'm pleased to hear the story about how they built this business. And by the way, they did build this business. When the president said that if you got a business, you didn't build it, come here and talk to Brian. And you'll learn that, in fact, he did build this business. Someone else isn't responsible for what he did here. He's the one that took the risk. He's the one that built this enterprise. He's the one responsible for helping get these people these jobs. And then the people who work here, they're also responsible for helping build this business. They came together and did it together. This is not the result of government. This is the result of people who take risk, who have dreams, who build for themselves and for their families. Now, I know that there's some people who think what the president said was just a gaffe. It wasn't a gaffe. It was instead his ideology. The president does, in fact, believe that people who build enterprises like this really aren't responsible for it. But in fact, it's a collective success of the whole society that somehow builds enterprises like this. In my view, we ought to have to celebrate people who start enterprises and employ other people. The president, by the way, in his remarks went on not just to talk about if you have a business, you didn't build it. He went on to talk about other measures of success. He said, if you think you're smart, well, there are a lot of other smart people. And if you think you're working hard, there are a lot of other hardworking people. Where was he going with that? What's he trying to say? That we don't celebrate and reward success and achievement? My own view is that if you attack success, you'll continue to see what we've seen over these last 3.5 years, which is less success. America is a nation which is defined by people coming to achieve, to fulfill their dreams. We're a nation of risk takers, dreamers, people that want to take a better step for the future for themselves and for their kids. And in the process of doing so, they make us better off. They lift one another. I just don't think the president, by his comments, suggests an understanding of what it is that makes America such a unique nation. Why people have come here for hundreds of years. It's because this is the land of opportunity. We welcome people here with dreams and say to them, come build it. Not come here because government will give it to you, but come here because this is a place where your dreams will be good for you and good for our entire nation.
Sounds like an election year, folks. Mitt Romney speaking with supporters in Roxbury, Massachusetts.